Morning, my beloved students. I believe you are doing quite well at home. As you can see on the screen, I am your computer teacher, Mr. Stephen Robson. However, I'm going to disable the camera for now. Last week, I introduced a topic, presentation package. Now, let's look at various uses or benefits of presentation packages. These packages are used in all aspects of business communications, academic conferences, church meetings and programs, as well as professional conference settings, where ideas are effectively conveyed to an audience. Below are specific uses of presentation packages. 1. The primary use or function of a presentation package is for creating informative and dynamic presentation. They are used to easily and effectively convey visual information to an audience. They are used to facilitate or enhance educational and occupational training. For example, you have been receiving lessons from teachers since the beginning of the term. And since you cannot get to school or be in classroom because of the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic, we have chosen to employ this e-learning platform, and the program that is used to prepare your lessons by the teachers is called PowerPoint, which happens to be the most popular and widespread presentation package, and that is educational training. All right. 4. They can be used to create seminar lessons, workshops, materials, and tutorials. They are used to facilitate higher order skills of creativity, problem solving analysis, and evaluation. Please remove comma there. Problem solving analysis, no comma, please. Thank you. They can be used to create digital portfolio, that is collection of digital files like photographs and other visual images. They enable users to create exciting and unique animations by adding music, sound, and other special effects. They can be used to create photo slideshows or digital album for personal promotional uses. They can be used to enhance language learning. It encourages use of all 4 language skills, that is reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Slides present key points for added emphasis of contents. These and many more are uses of presentation packages. Now let's look at how we can load MS PowerPoint. MS PowerPoint is a program that allows users to present like every other presentation package. It allows users to present their ideas and information in a form of slideshow. And MS PowerPoint comes bundled with in a Microsoft Office suite with other Office packages like MS Excel, MS Word, Outlook, front page, and many others. To load MS PowerPoint is quite simple. The same way you load every other computer program, like computer games, like Firefox for browsing, MS Word for typing, and every other program. That is the way you also load PowerPoint. The steps are the same. There's no particular difference. However, let's look at the steps. There are so many approaches or methods of loading a program. Method 1, you double click on the PowerPoint icon on the desktop if it is found, if the icon is placed on the desktop. Method 2, if the PowerPoint icon is placed on the taskbar, you simply click on it and the program will load. Method 3, If the PowerPoint icon is found on the start menu, you simply click on it. And how do you get to start menu? You click start button and the start menu will pop up, and then you select PowerPoint icon and the program will load. Method 4. If the PowerPoint icon is not placed on the desktop or the taskbar or the start menu, then you perform the steps in method 4. You click start button, the start menu appears, you select all programs, locate and click Microsoft Office folder from the list of programs. Then you select Microsoft Office PowerPoint. Now, any of this method will work depending on where your PowerPoint icon is found or placed. Now let's take you to the desktop. I'll show you where the desktop is, the taskbar, or we can look at the taskbar and we can look at the start menu. That is very important for those of you who may not know. Now here we have the desktop. Your screen where you have the icons. All these are icons that are found on the desktop. Now this is the PowerPoint icon found on the desktop. So if it is here, if it is placed here, like in my own case, in my system, it is placed here, you simply double click on it and the program will load. Now let's close that. If the PowerPoint icon is placed on the taskbar, this is the taskbar, the bar, the toolbar at the bottom of your screen is the taskbar. So if it is placed here, you click on it once. Take note, on the desktop you double click, but on the taskbar you click once. The taskbar is where you have the start menu. Is the start menu right here, and these are programs that are placed on the taskbar in form of icons. The first icon here is a folder. The rest of the icons here are programs that are placed by users. So you can place any icon here on the taskbar by simply dragging the icon from the desktop right here and place on the taskbar. Okay, I've just placed that scribble on the taskbar. So that is how to locate your taskbar. At the bottom of your screen you have the start button and the system time and date at the right corner of the screen. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's show you how to load from the start menu. You click the start button and it is found on the start menu. You simply click on it. This is the start menu that pops up. If the PowerPoint icon is not found on the start menu, then you perform the general steps by clicking all programs right here and then locate Microsoft Office. Okay, it is right here. In my own case, I have two Microsoft Office. One is 2013 and one is 2007. The number there indicates the version of the program. So if you highlight the Office folder, a list of programs found will be displayed. You can select PowerPoint from here if you want to load the 2013 version, or if you want to load the 2007 version, you click the folder and select Microsoft Office PowerPoint 2007 and it will load. Okay, let's close that. Let's continue. So that is how to load MS PowerPoint and of course every other computer program. Alright, how do you exit PowerPoint? It's very simple. To exit simply means to close the current or active program window. And how do you exit MS PowerPoint? You click File menu and then you click Close command, or you click the X button at the top right corner of the screen. There's a shortcut key for that, which is alternate F4. If you press alternate F4 simultaneously on your keyboard, then the active window, the active program window will close. Now let's look at the basic features of MS PowerPoint. There are so many exciting and attractive features that will make your work so dynamic. Here are the features of MS PowerPoint. We have the slides, we have slideshow, slide pane, we have slides/outline pane, we have design template, custom animation, transition, slide layout, text box, header and footer, PowerPoint views, smart arts, word art, pictures, charts, movie, sound, table, basic shapes, hyperlink, date/time, slide number, find and replace, clip arts, and many others. So many others. But these are the basic ones. Now let's look at some of the features. Let's explain some of the features of PowerPoint so that it will help you understand how to go about working or creating slides in PowerPoint. Number one, slides. A slide is a single page or screen of a presentation. Typically, a slide contains text and images. It may also contain charts, drawing objects, sound, video, and a variety of other items. Lecture notes in slide format are referred to as lecture slides, frequently downloadable by students in .ppt or .pdf formats. .ppt here refers to the format of the file, and PDF stands for portable document formats. Okay, so a slide is simply a page or a screen of a particular presentation. When you create a presentation, it contains many slides, and one slide refers to the single screen of that very presentation. Now let's take you back to a main page. Now here is called the slides. Here are the slides. So we have slide 1. Let's take to slide 1. We have slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4. So this is a single screen. This is a single screen of your presentation. Altogether I have up to 15 slides here. And the number of slides is shown here. Take note of that. Okay, so that is what a slide is. Let's get to the next feature. Right, number 2, slideshow. A slideshow is an exposition of a series of slides or images in an electronic device or in a projection screen. What we are doing this very moment is a slideshow. When you are done with your work, okay, you want to present it to the audience, you have to enable the slideshow. And don't forget that the key, the shortcut key for slideshow is F5. So I'm going to click F5 now, and you have the slideshow. That is your slideshow. All right, let's continue from where we stopped. Okay. All right, slideshow. And this button here, the bottom of your screen, is also a slideshow button. So you click on this button, it will enable slideshow. Okay, the next feature is slide layout. In Microsoft PowerPoint, slide layout refers to the design and placement of different elements on a slide. It is an overview of the information being presented by the user. So how your slide is being designed, how the elements are being placed, is what is referred to as the slide layout. Now let's take it to our main page. Here you have the slide layout from your home. New slide. Okay, new slide. Take notes. Under home tab, you have new slide. So all these are different slide layouts. As you can see, there are different layouts. Let's click the first one, title and content. The name is title and content. You click that, you have this placement here and here. That's a different layout. So I'm going to delete that. Okay, the next one, let's go back there. Another layout. This is called comparison. As you can see, different placement of text boxes. So you have the first one here, the second one, the third one. I think there are 5 of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 placement. Here you can insert charts, can insert smart arts, can insert pictures, can insert online pictures, can insert video, can insert table. So here the slide layout enables you to insert different things on a different section, where depending on where the text box is placed. This is called the text box. All right, I'm going to delete that slide. It's not part of our lesson. Okay, so that is what the slide layout is. The next feature is called the slide pane. Slide pane. This is the entire area where users add text, images, sound, and other screen show elements that are a part of a presentation. It contains the current slide in a presentation. Let me show you that. Let's return to the main page. Okay, so the entire area here is called the slide pane. This entire area here that contains all your information, this is the heading and the points. So this entire area is what we refer to as the slide pane. Okay, let's continue. The next feature is called slide/outline tab. This is a pane to the left of the screen that displays slides in the form of thumbnails, that is small images. It allows users to easily navigate from one slide to another by selecting or dragging the slide to a different position. Now let's return to the main page. Let me show you what that is. Now this is the slide layout pane. Very simple. You have 1 to where your slides are arranged, okay, by number, with the first one, the second one, the third one, down to the last slide. So this area is called slide/outline pane. Very simple. Let's continue. What number? Okay, so it's called slide/outline tab, this area. Okay, next feature is called design templates. In PowerPoint, a design template is a pre-made design that provides consistency, visual organization, and appeal to a presentation. It detects the look, feel, and behavior of all the slides within a presentation. Now let's explain that. Let's return to the main page. Okay, we have the design templates is from design tab. You click on design tab and you see different templates. This is called design templates. Okay, this is blank. I was using blank. As you can see, there's no design here. It's just the heading and the text, no design. If you need design, you can click on something like this and you have the design. Okay, as you can see, you have that design. That is it. Each template comes with a different design. So each of these, there are so many designs. You click this button, you have so many of them here displayed. So you can choose any of them depending on your need. Now it's done. I was using blank, so let's get back to the blank design. All right, so that is design templates. It enables users to make the slides have a similar look. Okay, it enables consistency. It gives an appeal, kind of organization to your presentation using the design templates. Okay, let's look at the next feature. Animations. This is a feature in PowerPoint which allows users to apply motion effects to individual text or images in a presentation. As you can see in my slide, I'm having different motion effects. Okay, animation gives this motion effect to individual text. Take note, not to a slide, but to individual text or images, if any, in your presentation. Now let's get back to the main page so I can show you that. Okay, this will have animation. But first, before you apply, you must highlight the contents. So if you highlight this, that is an individual text, basic features relating to MS PowerPoint. And click on animation, you have different animations. And this is none. If you don't want any animation, if you don't want any motion effects, you click none, and there will be none. Okay, so you can select from many of the motion effects, and the animation effect will be applied to your individual text. There's so many of them. Okay, so that is fly in, that is float in, that is split, which was what I'm using. Which is what I'm using for this presentation. This is wipe, this is shape. Okay, that is nice. You can choose any of them from the list of your choice. Okay, so that is called animation. It enables us to apply motion effects to individual text or images, if there are images in your presentation. Okay, let's continue. Okay, the next feature is called transitions. Transition is a feature which allows users to apply motion effects to individual slides. Please take notes. Animation is for individual text or images, whereas transition apply this motion effect to individual slides. And let's see how that works. Let's get back to the main page. Okay, so this is your slide. So if you want to apply motion effects, you have to highlight the slide. Okay, let me highlight my slide number 1 and click the transition tab. Then you choose a transition of your choice with names. You have different names here. Fade, this is fade. That is how it works. This is push. Okay, this is wipe, and this is split. You can view many of it by clicking this button here. You have so many transitions. This is called clock. Go back there. Honeycomb. Okay, I don't think I like that. Okay, and I was using splits. So let's return to splits. All right. Now, so that is a transition. It applies motion effects to each slide in your presentation. Please take note of this. Do not apply different transition to your slides. It will make your work look childish. Okay, it is more professional to apply the same transition to all your slides. It makes your work look professional. Okay, let's continue. Transition. All right. Transitions are similar to animations. Yes, that's true. However, they are different in that they can only be applied singularly. That is, animations are different to transitions in that animations can only be applied singularly to individual slides and are limited in options. A user can also add sound, music to increase the intensity of your animation effects. We are still on features of PowerPoint. Number 9, PowerPoint views. These are screen areas which allow users to create, view, and organize slides. It contains buttons located at the right hand bottom of the screen that allow users to switch between different views. Okay, let's return to the main page so I can show you that. Now this is called PowerPoint views, all at the bottom of your screen. The first one here is called normal. The default view is called normal. What you have here is presently is the normal view. Then you have the slide sorter view. If you click on that, you see how the view looks like. Let's click on that. That is the slide sorter view. The next one is called reading view. Let's click on it, see how it looks like. Okay, that's the reading view. Now let's return to the normal view, please. Okay, a normal view. So those are the different views in PowerPoint. Okay. All right. So there are 4 basic views in PowerPoint. I've already explained that. The normal view, slide sorter, slideshow. We have the slideshow, which is what is active right now at the moment. It's a slideshow view. And we have note view. Sorry, note page. However, we have other views that may include slide master, hangout master, and note master. The default view in PowerPoint is normal view, like I said already. So those are different views in PowerPoint. Please take note. I hope you are with me. The next feature is called the text box. It is a very important tool, okay, in PowerPoint that will allow you to enter your text. So this is a rectangular area that allows users to enter text information on the screen. Let's get to the main page so I can show you how that works. Now I'm using, if you click on the slide pane, you will see so many text boxes. I'm using them to do what? To enter text, as the name implies, text box. So how do you do that? Very simple. Now let's create a new page. Okay, after the last, okay, before, after the first slide, let's create another one. From home tab, you can create another slide, a new slide right here. I need to come up here. Okay, I'm going to delete this. I don't need it. I'm going to delete this. Okay. Now, how do you use text box from insets? You see text box right here. You just click on it, and you click, you click, hold down and drag to draw the text on your screen. You can now enter your text now. For example, bright future college. So the text box is this rectangular text field that allows you to enter text to your presentation. Well, let's delete that. I was using that to illustrate the text box. I'm going to delete it now. Okay, and let's continue from where we stopped. Text box, they are usually used to enable some control and flexibility over positioning text. That means you can move the text box to any location on the screen. You can even create text box on the object and type your text. For maybe you want to label the diagram, then you can use text box. It is very, very useful. For example, it allows you to position text wherever you want it on the screen. That is flexibility over your text. Basically, they can be used to replace default placeholders on the screen. Now let's get back to that. If you insert new slide now, you have placeholders. So if you don't want these default placeholders, you can delete them. Just click and do what? Delete. And now click insert text box and draw your own text box. So by so doing, you have replaced the default placeholders that came with the slide layout that you choose. Okay, so that is what that explains. Text box. I hope you are with me. Right, the next, okay, we've come to the end of our lesson. We have been able to look at 10 features in MS PowerPoint. These features are very important. Please learn them and just walk around in your computer and get used to how you can you can use them while creating your slides and ultimately your presentation. Next week we shall continue with features of MS PowerPoint. There are so many features that you need to understand. I'm going to give you an assignment for the week. Please take this assignment very seriously. So let's look at the first one. Load MS PowerPoint and write out 5 design templates of your choice. We've discussed design templates. So your work now is just to write them out. There are so many of them. So just load MS PowerPoint and write out 5 of these design templates. Differentiate between A5 and the slideshow button located at the right hand bottom of the screen. You know what that means. So your work is to differentiate between the two. The two is for slideshow function, but they work differently. So your work is to differentiate how they work. All right. Okay. If you have any question or comments so far, please don't hesitate to send them across through the email below, ss2@brightfuturecollege.com. Please do have a nice day. Stay at home. Don't forget. Stay strong and stay safe. We meet again next week. Bye for now.